Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, this is going to be my very first June TBR, but drawing out of this. So we're going to be doing TBR prompts. I think I'm not going to do all my June TBR prompt here. I usually read between 8 and 10 books a month. I want to slow that down till about 6. I just feel like I get a better read when I slow down. So I think I'm going to pick, one moment, my daughter's calling. And I really want to slow down and read about 6 books a month instead of 8 to 10. I just want to enjoy my books a little bit more and not rush. And I also film content for YouTube. I drive for Uber part-time on the weekends, anytime I'm not working, and then I have a full-time job. So I'm a busy lady. But yeah, I want to do my first TBR jar. I've been seeing it all over YouTube, and I really love watching those videos, and I thought, why not? All right, let's get right into it. I only put like, I think 12 to 3, 6, 9, yeah, 12 different prompts in here to start off with. I eventually want to take the stickers off of this jar and like paint it pretty colors. I think I want to paint the lid like a rainbow color, but for now, let's do it. All right, let me clip you to my shirt. I'm so excited. I hope you can hear me. Maybe I should hold on. All right. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I don't know if you can see that. A book with the primary color as orange. Okay, so a book with the primary color as orange. I picked 4 books off of my shelf, and I'm so excited because 2 of them I've really been wanting to read. One of them I totally forgot was on my shelf. I don't even know if it's going to be good. I don't even remember when I picked it up. And the last one, I want to read it, and then I don't want to read it. Like, I heard good things, and I don't know. I'm going back and forth with this one. So, yeah, let's start with the Ask for Andrea. As you can tell, there is a lot of orange going on in the book. There's orange on the side. Like, look at these book edges. Dead Women Don't Forget. So this is a thriller. Frida McFadden actually said something on the front. She said, hands down, one of my favorite reads of the year. This book is by Noelle Ilhi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it says it's a compulsively readable psychological thriller. 3 women murdered by the same man unite in the afterlife to find comfort, solidarity, and justice that transcends death. I don't know. I didn't know it was in the afterlife. I don't know if I'm going to read this book. We'll see. If I'm convicted of the book, obviously I'll put it down. That's a rant for another day. I feel like book readers that don't like spicy, don't do horror, love thriller and suspense and romance without all the other stuff, it's really hard to find books. And I don't know why that is in the book world. Like, what is the book world coming to? But again, that's for a different video. It also says that Megan, Brescia, and Sky have just one thing in common. They were all murdered by the same man. He hunted them online, masquerading as an eligible bachelor. Then he played the perfect gentleman, a thick layer of charm and a 1,000-watt smile, hiding the fact that his first dates end in shallow graves. He's gotten away with murder 3 times now. The only thing that might keep him from killing again is the woman that he murdered. Megan, Brescia, and Sky might be dead, but they're not gone. They found each other, and they won't rest until they find a way to stop him. The haunt is on. We'll see. I just love the way a new book smells. I kind of just want to read this one so I can figure out if I'm going to like it or not. But for now, that's one of the choices. All right, the second choice, I know that I'm going to love this book. It's The Five Wishes of Mr. Murray, or The Five Wishes of Mr. Murray McBride by Joe Seipel. And it says, when you've lost your purpose in life, you might just find it in the most surprising place. Murray McBride, a lonely 100-year-old former Major League ball player who's outlived just about everyone he's ever loved, is looking for a reason to live. He finds it in Jason Cashman, a spirited 10-year-old boy with a terminally heart defect, who has a list of 5 things that he wants to do before he dies. Murray is determined to help Jason fulfill his dreams. Together, they race against time, ticking off Jason's wishes one by one. Along the way, Murray remembers what it's like to be young, while Jason fights for the opportunity to grow old. But when tragedy strikes, their worlds are turned upside down, and an unexpected gift is the only thing that can make Jason's final wish come true. Oh, I so want to read this. So, yeah. Let's see. What genre they put this in? Oh, it's a trilogy? Oh, it's a trilogy! The second book is The Final Wish of Mr. Murray, and the third book is The First Wish of Mr. Murray. I hope I'm reading this in order. Okay, well, this is the second choice. Third choice is, the author is Denise Hunter. I've never read a book by her, and this one's called Mulberry Hollow. It says this is a romance book. I think this is a standalone. It says living life to the fullest always requires sacrifice. I know that's right. Avery Robinson decides to be a physician after helplessly watching her mother lose a battle with a terrible disease. Now at risk of developing the same illness, Avery guards her heart from love. She's driven to protect her loved ones as a workaholic doctor in the tiny mountain town of Riverbend Gap, North Carolina. Contractor Wes Garrett is hiking the Appalachian Trail in memory of the man who died saving his life, when an illness racks his body. After an agonizing 15-mile hike to Avery's clinic, he collapses on her doorstep. He recovers to find himself in debt again, this time to a beautiful doctor. When he decides to help her renovate a rundown carriage house, the obstacles to their attraction sprout like weeds, starting with the women waiting for Wes at the end of the trail. Will he be able to relinquish the debt he owes his best friend? And will Avery find the courage to risk everything for love? Oh no, this is not a standalone. So this is the second book in this might not even be a trilogy. It's just a series of the Riverbend Romance. Oh. Well. Also available is Riverbend Gap, Harvest Moon, and Wildflower Falls. This sounds like a really good book. And last but certainly not least, we have The Inquisitor by Mark Allen Smith. Let's see what this book, is this like a thriller? Yep, it's a thriller. It says Geiger has a gift. He knows a lie the instant he hears it. And in his business called information retrieval by its practitioners, that gift is invaluable because truth is the hottest thing on the market. Geiger's clients count him. I can't talk today. Geiger's clients count on him to extract the truth from even the most reluctant subjects. Unlike most of his competitors, Geiger rarely sheds blood, but he does use a variety of techniques, some physical, many psychological, to push his subjects to a point where pain takes a backseat to fear, because only then will they finally stop lying. One of Geiger's rules is that he never works with children. So when his partner, former journalist Harry Boddicker, unwittingly brings in a client who insists that Geiger interrogate a 12-year-old boy, he responds instinctively. He rescues the boy from his captor, removes him to the safety of his New York City loft, and promises to protect him for the further harm. But if Geiger and Harry cannot quickly discover why the client is so desperate to learn the boy's secret, they themselves will become the victims of an utterly ruthlessly adversary. Wow, that sounds really good too. This is going to be hard. Oh my God, this is going to be so hard. Ah! All right, I'm going to call my daughter for this one. Hey, Ani. I'm recording a video and I need to talk to your mama.
I don't need to talk to Mama.
I love you.
What do you need?
I need you to tell me what book to read. I'm going to give you the titles and you have to pick. There's 4 of them. Okay, the first one is called Mulberry Hollow.
Okay.
The second one is The 5 Wishes of Mr. Murray McBride.
Where's Mama?
The third one is Ask for Andrea.
Where's Mama?
And the fourth one is The Inquisitor.
Ask for Andrea.
That's the one?
Yeah.
What do you want me to read?
Ask for Andrea.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Yeah, because who's Andrea?
I don't know, honey, but we're going to ask.
Access does she have, honey?
I love you, girl.
Yeah.
I love you, girl.
I got my blanket.
You got your blanket?
I got my blanket. My Band-Aid.
Oh, your Band-Aid.
Hi. I love you, Mimi. Hi, Mimi.
Hi, Audie. I'll talk.
So I love you. I love you. Talk to you later. Talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye. Okay. I love my grandkids and I love my daughter. I can't believe she picked this one. All right, this is the one. All right, so now we need to draw for our next TBR. Okay. I don't know. That one didn't feel like what I wanted. Like I know which one it is. Okay. Oh, we got a blue one this time. What does it say? Published in 2026. All right, published in 2026. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's only 2, believe it or not. I have a Catherine Cowles book, Across the Vanishing Sky. Now this one is a series. This is the first book in the series. And I just finished a book by her that I really enjoyed. Besides, like, I feel like the cussing and the sex in it, I just skipped over. Like, I used different words for the cussing, and then the sex scenes, no, like, we got to go. But other than that, this is book 1 of the Starlight Grove series. Again, it's called Across the Vanishing Sky. I really like the book edges, and the feel of the book is really nice. Ooh, it's so pretty. But it says that Braden Winslow never expected to return to Starlight Grove, the town that took everything from her. Not after her best friend, the one who'd sacrificed so much for her, vanished without a trace. But with a young son to raise and a past that won't stay buried, Bray is back and determined to uncover the truth. She just didn't count on the brooding, reclusive mountain man living next door. Dex Archer is the stuff of local legend, silent, rugged, and surrounded by whispers of his and his brother's violent father. But Bray sees through the scowl and his parentage to the man beneath. Fiercely loyal, unexpectedly kind, and just dangerous enough to protect her when someone starts warning her off her search. The closer she gets to the truth, the harder it is to stay away from Dex. And as things get more perilous, Bray realizes that the only person she can rely on is the one man who swore never to trust again. This sounds really good. Okay, so this book has 416 pages. Wow. This is a big body. And then we have a Carly Fortune book. This book came out like, I don't even know, a couple weeks ago. This is Our Perfect Storm. And she is New York Times bestselling author. I understand why. It says, 1 week in paradise to heal a broken heart. Frankie and George have been best friends since they were 8 years old. Both passionate, impulsive, and headstrong. They've always clashed and came back together. Until now. It's the eve of Frankie's wedding weekend, and she doesn't know where they stand or even if George will show up as her best man. Then at the start of the festivities, in walks George. For one glorious evening, surrounded by all her loved ones, Frankie feels her life is finally perfect. But it all comes crashing down when her fiancé dumps her the next morning, leaving only a note as an explanation. Crushed and confused, Frankie returns to her family home to wallow, but George has a different idea and a plan for healing Frankie's broken heart. He wants her to go on her honeymoon with him for 1 week to the lush rainforests and misty beaches of Tofino. Frankie agrees, seeing the trip for what it really is, one last chance to repair their friendship, even if it means unearthing secrets and long-buried feelings neither knows how to handle, even if it means falling apart for good. Okay, you guys, I'm reading this one. This is my second choice. All right, let's do our final TBR pull. Okay, let's make it good. Let's make it good. Let's make it good. Another blue. Okay. A book recommended by a friend or family member. That's funny. All right, so I think I'm going to call in my cousin for this one. So let's see. All right, so we have our third book. A Life Well Spent by Jim Spencer. Okay. It says Jim Spencer's A Life Well Misspent is not just a collection of stories. It's a rich and unforgettable journey through a life that has been anything but ordinary. With a keen eye for detail and a deep connection to the natural world, Spencer invites you to walk in his footsteps. Feel the thrill and disappointments of the hunt, the serenity of quiet streams, and the satisfaction of a life well lived. Whether you're an adventurer at heart, a lover of the outdoors, or simply someone who appreciates the chronicle of a life richly experienced, this book is a window into the soul of a man who has truly done it all. My cousin would pick this book. So yeah, I'm super excited about this one. And this concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like videos like this, make sure to comment below. I would love to hear some feedback. Also, like and subscribe if you're willing, and I'll see you on the next one.